So here's a little sauna pool house that we had made last summer, and so we have a nice little pool here. We are in St. Paul, Minnesota, and one issue that we're having is not really an issue, but we're trying to figure it out. We don't have really any venting in this sauna, so we have a pretty large, it's probably a 9x9 changing room. And so we got our sauna hats and stuff, but here's the actual sauna itself. And I mocked up a little design, had it built, but I didn't know much about venting and didn't request any or spec any vents. So we have a nice, this is the small Kuma stove with the window. We got a nice slider, lower bench, upper bench. And then our ceiling is probably a little high, and it's actually a little slanted, so we're thinking about actually lowering the ceiling maybe to try and keep the heat down low. But anyways, what we don't have is any venting. So all we really have is you can't really see, but all we have is slats in the floor. That's really our only air source, and the door is, there's no gap under the door either. So I think we're kind of running into issues with how much air we're getting in. And so I guess my question is, I guess I always see vents that are popped that are like up, one up high, and then I've heard that you should have another one maybe down low by the stove. So I'm just trying to decide what the ideal configuration would be when we have, the stove's here. So our door is here, we walk in, stove's on the right. The sauna that we rented last winter, a Voyager sauna, I think, had a little vent up in the right corner, and I'm wondering if that's the right spot to put it. And do I just kind of pop the 4-inch hole through it and install a little slider vent? And then the other question would be with the slatted floor, and there's a decent amount of airspace. It's hard to see, but it's a decent amount of air can come through there. But do we need a vent like down behind the stove? Right now we don't have any ventilation down behind the stove. Do we need something like that to try and get to keep the CO2 levels down where they're supposed to be? So yeah, any hints that you would have would be totally appreciated. We've been loving it so far, trying to get the heating and whatnot dialed in for it too. In the winter we haven't been able to get it quite as warm as we'd like, and so I'm still learning my way around the stove, how hot to burn it early on and how much to dampen it later on. Had no problem in the summer, but in the winter we get a measured temp, and I'm just using a little oven thermometer on the window here. But still our measured temp is only like, we get to like 150, 160, unless we really stoke it full of wood. So trying to figure that out too. But I guess any hints you have on the ventilation and what would be recommended to hopefully get that part of the experience dialed in, it would be really helpful. Thanks.